what's your goals for the next 5 years, man? What can we expect from you?
Yeah, man. So, starting Junk Success a year and a half ago, which is the business I own now. I started Junk Success beginner to six figures. A lot of people used to reach out to me from YouTube to do one-on-ones. They'd be like, man, can you just teach me how to get 10K a month? Can you teach me? I've been doing this shit for years. I'm making 50K a year. I'm like, yeah, dude. So, I charge a few $100s an hour. And then they'd come back and then they'd ask me again. And then they'd ask me again. And then it'd be like 6 sessions. And then come back 6 months and they've done 100K in 6 months or whatever. And I'm like, man, I really enjoy this. So after I sold my business, I set out a goal to be the #1 junk removal coach, period. And so, I always say mentorship is the biggest thing. And, I paid a lot of money for mentorship to see the top of the top do this coaching thing at this level. And I did it. And I set out to be #1 in it. And, what I see in coaching, man, is it's hard for people to last in this space, if that's all they do is coach, because you have to get people results. And you got to prove, you got to stand on where you come from. You know what I mean? You can't say, hey, I had all this going on and then we research you and I ain't never heard of your business. I ain't never seen you do nothing. And so I was like, that ain't us over here. We can prove everything that we've done. And I was like, I know it's not going to be easy, but I want to create something in the junk removal and dumpster rental community that hasn't been done. And so I set out a year and a half ago to do that. I've grown my company to a team of 6 now. I have 6 employees, and we're really one of the only mentorship programs out there that kind of separate ourselves from just a class or just from a course. And there's nothing wrong with either one of those. But in a mentorship, the whole goal is to get you from point A to point Z. We want you where you're at now and where you see yourself in probably 3 to 5 years. We're trying to get you there in a year. And so who we focus on in Junk Success is a newer junk removal business or struggling junk removal business owner, really looking to make a footprint within their community, right? And get freedom with junk removal. We're looking for to help them achieve their dream and become a multi-6-figure entrepreneur within a year. And so how we really do that is most people don't. I had a mentor tell me early on, making your first million isn't hard. Becoming the person to do it is what's hard. So I think people got to understand that as a coach, 2 things. Number one, it's not just you doing it in the past. Like you don't have to have a $10 million junk removal company to be a hell of a junk removal coach. The thing you have to have is the knowledge, the training, and be able to like affect people and get them to their goal. You look at Nick Saban, best college football coach all time, 5'7", 150 pounds, played at Kent State, really wasn't that good, didn't play in the NFL. How would you say that he's the best college football coach all time at the highest level? Well, he went and worked under people. He was mentored. He learned the game and became the best at it. So we really want to try to get that stigma of you've got to do all this in the space to be a really good coach. No, to be a really good coach, you got to bring the best out of people. And so I like to tell people, look at business as a sport, right? You have a coach from little leagues to the pro, no matter what sport you're in, whether it's Pop Warner or whether you're making millions of dollars a year. Even when you're a pro, you have multiple coaches. So you got to look at your little league coach and say, hey, this guy right here probably didn't play nothing longer in middle school or high school football. All the way up to high school, a lot of your coaches were alumni. Maybe a couple played college. And you have championship breed coaches, and then you don't. And so that's how you have to look at it. Business is no different. You need a coach to teach you the drills if you've never ran a business. You need a coach to show you how to stay successful, to teach you how to stay in business. And that's where I try to get people, in our community, like get away from this nonsense of I want to do it myself and bump my head and lose thousands of dollars, because now you have resources for people that can show you how to do it. Takes a little money to play, but we have different options. And so does other people out there. So you asked me, what does my 3 to 5 years look like? 3 to 5 years, I want to really expand into most home services altogether. But I have a mentor that tells me simple scales, complex fails. We're going to be #1 in junk removal and dumpster rental. We're going to uphold our name. People may talk shit down on it, but, we plan on going to some conferences. We plan on, I showed my process in my first YouTube video in a long time of me running my team meeting last week. We had a couple of closed deals. And so just kind of really showing people what we have. 3 to 5 years, we're looking to be, an 8-figure or more company. And we're definitely on the way to do it.
Yeah, and I got to say, man, I was really impressed. I think it was 86,000 last month that you guys made with your team. Is that correct?
Yeah, man, we were coming out of a dip. And I think, as being a content creator, you've got to show the real. We came out of a pretty serious dip in business where I really had to look at and sit back and rebuild the bottleneck we had in our business. And so for people who don't know what bottleneck means, that basically means when your business comes to a head and you have to know how to fix it, right? Which is something I teach my clients. And so we came up out of it. I rebuilt a lot of things on how we did it. And then we came up and had $86,000 a month, and we're looking at, multiple 6-figure month coming up.
Well, that is amazing, bro. Loving
Thank
the
you.
things that you're doing and the numbers that I'm hearing is very impressive. We
Thank you,
got
man.
a couple legends in the house I want to shout out. We got
Okay.
Sonoma Strong Hall in the house. What's good with it, fam? We got Matt and JoJo Vic. How are you guys doing today? And those are like my mentors. They're right in my area. They've been helping me out from day one. Like, just amazing. Yeah, other people would look at me as like competition. Like, who's this guy coming in? These guys are helping me out, showing me how to do everything. I can't so much support, and I really appreciate it. That's another great thing about this community of junk removal. It's like a family. We're all connected,
Yeah.
and of course there's going to be some people you don't get along and all, but that's normal. Just like you said, when you're doing big things, you'll get the hate and all, but for the most part it's been just open arms, and I really appreciate that. We also Andrew Thompson in the house from Jedi Junk, now the owner of the founder of Autopilot Software, CRM. Just amazing. Definitely get over there, sign up. Beta testing right now. It's $50 a month. Make sure to get over there and get involved with that. Have you tried Autopilot out yet, bro?
No, I haven't tried autopilot out. I've heard a lot of great things. I talked quite a bit with Andrew, over the years, and I think what he's building is going to be next level in this. And through time, it's really going to probably make its way to the top. So, definitely, interested in trying it out. Andrew, shoot me a message. Definitely, I have I have probably 4 clients on this right now that would probably be interested in using the beta version. So.
Hell yeah! I'm actually one of the investors. I believed in it so much and all, and I bought in right away. And I've been using the service. I'm only up and running 1 month, but just amazing the things that you could do. I got free 5 tracking numbers. So on my yard signs, I'm putting one phone number. On my truck, I put a different phone number. This way, I know exactly where my money is being spent and like what's being returned and all that. So definitely,
KPIs.
yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's it, man. So definitely loving it. And guys, I want you guys to get over to Skylane's YouTube channel, man. I'm talking about quality here, bro. I wish you'd post a little more, man, because you do such great videos, but I know all the work that goes into making, quality videos like that. And I know, it takes a lot and all, but guys, get over there, support this guy. You'll learn a lot. He's just the guy's a hustler. He's got the hustle bug. He's got the energy. I feel it. If you guys are looking for a mentor or a coach, he's definitely somebody to talk to. You said you had different price plans and all that. Like you have a couple different pricing points where people come in, different services you offer.
Yeah. So really quick, man, my spiel, like I said before, we're really looking for, the person that's probably coming from a 9 to 5 or just started their junk removal business or have a junk removal business that's not really doing anything over, 6 to 10K, or somebody that has a business that's looking to add on junk removal, looking to do around 250,000 in your first year of working with us. That's who we look for. The mentorship is made up of 4 parts, right? We have a curriculum, we have we have coaching calls, we have a community, and then we have resources to give you, things like pricing sheets, things like, there's a lot of stuff into it. So if you're interested, I run a lot of my business off of Instagram. Okay. So a lot of reels, a lot of breaking down of how we work on Instagram. You can fill out an application to see if you qualify. But who we look for is people that want to win, man. People that's not scared to take a risk. People that understand, you want to have at least 4 to 8K saved to work with us. We don't try to hide prices or anything like that. And most people with working at us usually make somewhere between 125 to 250,000 their first year working with us. So they either add that much onto their business or they do that in year 1. And so with that, that's kind of who we focus on, that beginner to intermediate stage. We're in the process of building out an elite. It's in beta right now. There's a few people in it. And that's for more of the people that are looking to go over 500,000, 750,000. SOPs, employee manuals, really intense marketing strategies where we focus on certain, hot zones of your community, and obviously BNI network and stuff like that. So that's exactly what we do here at Junk Success and who we look for.
Well, it was a pleasure to have you on tonight, brother. Learned a lot, man, and can't wait to see what you got going on with this coaching and mentorship, man. Definitely keep doing the big things that you are, and also want to invite you for next Tuesday. We got the Junk Family episode 2 going down. I think it's going to be on 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. You're more than welcome. Everybody in the community is welcome to join. We'd love to have you on. We got a couple of the top dogs going to be on. We got Sonoma Strong, Matt and JoJo Vic will be there. Andrew Thompson, Kevin Hess, Matt Fitch, Denise Sparks, Bean Burgos, Megan Schaaf, from I Put Your Junk in My Trunk, and Todd Cardone. So we got a stacked crew coming on. You are more than welcome if you want to join us. And is there any other social platforms you want to shout out before we call it a night?
Yeah, I would say, my main one, like I said, is Instagram, Real Skylane, RealSkylane. Go on there. If everything sounds good, shoot me and my team a message. We'll have a conversation in the DM. Also have a booking link in my DM or in the link in the bio of my Instagram. Or you can go, my YouTube channels has a link too as well to fill out those questions and see if you're a good fit, man. So Paul, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I really, like I said, you keep this thing consistent, you're going to pretty much take over this space in this community pretty quickly. Very quality work here, very consistent work. You see, you got all the big dogs up in here. Sonoma, I shouted you guys out in the very beginning. So if you watch the beginning of this, big thing is paying homage to the people who laid a road before you. So you guys definitely did that. Good to see you in here. All my clients, good to see, Andrew Thompson here and everybody who support or even don't support. Obviously, if you're in here, you're supporting. So Paul, I appreciate it.